Hey, you know how I just said that this play is all about appearance versus reality? Well, we've got two characters on stage now that you got to kind of keep in mind because even though in the play it says Kent and Edgar, neither of them is recognized as being Kent and Edgar, nor are they recognized as being nobles because they are presenting themselves as the poor, insane beggar, Tom, and the middle class, poorer servant, Caius. So realize when people are interacting with these two, they are interacting with them as, beggar, crazy guy Tom and servant Caius, even though we know they're both nobles and we know that they are, both kind of, well, in exile on the run from the law. So we are in the heath. So we are back in that wilderness area that's dominated by grasses and weeds rather than trees. And first to enter are Lear, Kent, Caius, and the fool. We ready? Here is the place, my lord, good my lord, enter. The tyranny of the open night is too rough for nature to endure. Let me alone. Good my lord, enter here. Wilt it break my heart? Is the house going to break my heart? That's an odd question. I would rather break mine own than yours. Good my lord, enter. Thou thinkest 'tis much that this contentious storm invades us to the skin. So 'tis thee. But where the greater malady is fixed, the lesser is scarce felt. Shouldest thou shun a bear, but if thy flight lay towards the raging sea, thou shouldest meet the bear in the mouth. When the mind's free, the body's delicate. The tempest in my mind doth from my senses take all feeling else, save what beats there. Filial ingratitude, is it not as this mouth should tear this hand for lifting food to it? But I will punish home. No, I will weep no more. In such a night, shut me out. Pour on. I will endure. In such a night as this, oh, Regan, Goderil, your old kind father, whose frank heart gave all. Oh, that way madness lies. Let me shun that. No more of that. He thinks he might be going crazy, and I think he might be a little right. So he's like, hey, I've got so much storm in my mind that I can't even feel the storm of my body. And hey, yeah, I'm soaked, but the storm should do it. The storm should punish me. I'm going to punish this house. The house is, of course, his body. Yeah, not well gripping reality right now. And of course, they're still standing in the pouring rain when they are literally right next to a house. Kent is standing at the door. All Lear has to do is walk 2 feet. Good my lord, enter here. Prithee, go in thyself, seek thine own ease. This tempest will not give me leave to ponder on things would hurt me more. But I'll go in. I'm talking to the fool. In, boy, go first. You houseless poverty, nay, get thee in. I'll pray, then I'll sleep. Poor naked wretches, wheresoever you are, that bide the pelting of this pitiless storm, how shall your houseless heads and unfed sides, your looped and windowed raggedness defend you from such seasons such as these? Oh, I have taken too little care of this. Take physic, pomp. Expose thyself to feel what wretches feel, that thou mayest shake the superflux to them and show the heavens more just. He's just now realizing that his kingdom has homeless people in it and that they are out in storms. And he's like, oh my God, it never occurred to me. He was a great king. Fathom and fathom, fathom and half, poor Tom. The fool comes running out, hearing a stranger. Come not in here, nuncle, here's a spirit. Help me, help me. Give me thy hand, give me thy hand. Who's there? A spirit, he says his name's poor Tom. What art thou that dost grumble there in the straw? Come forth. Away! The foul fiend follows me. Through the sharp hawthorn blows the cold wind. Hum! Go to thy cold bed and warm thee. Oh, I'm crazy. Go away. Hast thou given all to thy two daughters, and now art thou come to this? It's like, really, you have nothing? Did you give it to your two daughters? Because that's how I came to have nothing. Who gives anything to poor Tom, whom the fool fiend hath led through the fire and through the flame, and through the ford and whirlpool, o'er the bog and quagmire, that hath laid knives under his pillow, and halters in his pew, set ratsbane by his porridge, made film proud of heart, to ride on a bay trotting horse over a 4-inch bridge, to course his own shadow for a traitor? Bless thy 5 wits, Tom's a cold. Oh, do-dee. Bless thee from whirlwind, star blasting and taking. Do poor Tom some charity when the foul fiend vexes. There could I have him now, and there again, and there. Oh! What? Have his daughters brought him to this pass? Couldst thou save nothing? Didst thou give them all? Are you going crazy because you gave everything to your daughters? Because that's why I'm going crazy. Sure. Nay, he reserved a blanket, else we had all been shamed. I said, no, he didn't give everything away. He kept a blanket because, dude, that's all he's wearing. And if he weren't wearing that, oh, yeah, yeah, thank God he kept a blanket. Now all the plagues in that pendulous air hang faded over men's faults. Light on thy daughters. He hath no daughters, sir. Death, traitor! Nothing could have subdued nature to such a lowness but his unkind daughters. Is it the fashion that discarded fathers should have thus little mercy on their flesh? Judicious punishment. 'Twas this flesh begot of those pelican daughters. The only reason why somebody would be homeless is because of daughters. And of course, the irony here, why is Tom homeless right now? He's not homeless because of his daughters. He's homeless because of his father. So, a little bit of irony there. Pillicock sat on Pillicock Hill, halloo, halloo, loo. This cold night will turn us all into fools and madmen. So I was saying, dude, can we just go in the house? It's cold. It's raining. Why are we all out here? Take heed of the foul fiend, obey thy parents, keep thy word justly, swear not, commit not the man's sworn spouse, set not thy sweetheart on proud array. Tom's a cold. What hast thou been? A serving man, proud in heart and mind, that curled my hair, wore gloves in my cap, served the lust of my mistress's heart, and did the act of darkness with her, swore as many oaths as I spake words, and broke them in the sweet face of heaven, one that slept in the contriving of lust, and waked to do it. Wine loved I deeply, dice dearly, and in women out paramored the Turk. False of heart, light of ear, bloody of hand, hog and sloth, fox and stealth, wolf in greediness, dog in madness, lion in prey. Let not the creaking of shoes nor the rustling of silks betray thy poor heart to woman. Keep thy foot out of brothels, thy hand out of plackets, thy pen from lenders' books, and defy the foul fiend. Still, through the hawthorn blows the cold wind, says, ha, nonny. Dolphin, my boy, Sessa, let him trot by. Why, thou wert better in thy grave than to answer with thy uncovered body this extremity of the skies. Is man no more than this? Consider him well. Thou owest the worm no silk, the beast no hide, the sheep no wool, the cat no perfume. Ha! Here's three on that's sophisticated. Thou art the thing itself. Unaccommodated man is no more, but such a poor, bare, forked animal as thou art. Off, you lendings, come, unbutton here. He says, oh my gosh, you're a real man. You're not wearing silk. You don't owe the silkworm anything. You don't owe animals anything for wearing the leather. So, you're the real man, Tom. So I'm going to strip off all my clothes and go just in a loincloth, just like you. I'm going to be a real man like you. Cordelia better show up soon because he is losing his ever-living mind. Prithee, nuncle, be contented. 'Tis a naughty night to swim in. Now a little fire in the wild field were like an old lecher's heart, a small spark, all the rest on bodies cold. Look, here comes a walking fire. A walking fire. Oh, that would be a torch. Lost Gloucester for a minute. And here he comes with a torch. Now, what is significant about these two? Yes, father and son. But hopefully Edgar's disguise is real good because remember, Gloucester threatened to kill him. So we'll see if he recognizes his own son. This is the foul fiend Flibbergy Gibbet. He begins at curfew and walks till the first cock. He gives the web and pin, squints the eye and makes the hare lip mildews the white wheat and hurts the poor creatures of the earth. Withhold footed thrice the old. He met at the nightmare and her ninefold, bid her alight and her troth blight, and anoint thee, witch, anoint thee. How fares your grace? Poor Kent trying to be the voice of sanity in all this madness. Because really, look who he has. He has Tom, who's pretending to be crazy. Lear, who might actually be crazy. And the fool, who makes a living acting crazy. And then Kent in the middle. So, poor Kent. So, that's why he's a little like, oh, how fares your grace? What's he? Who's there? Who is it you seek? What are you? Your names? Poor Tom! Totally not your son Edgar. I'm poor Tom. That eats the swimming frog, the toad, the tadpole, the wall-newt in the water, that in the fury of his heart, when the foul fiend rages, eats cow dung for sallows, the old rat and the ditch dog, drinks the green mantle of the standing pool, who is whipped from tithing to tithing and stock punished and imprisoned, who hath had 3 suits to his back, 6 shirts to his body, horse to ride, and weapon to wear, but mice and rats and such small deer have been Tom's food for 7 long year. Beware, my follower. Peace, Smilkin. Peace, thou fiend. What? Hath your grace no better company? The Prince of Darkness is a gentleman. Modo, he's called. Mahoo! Our flesh and blood is grown so vile, my lord, that it doth hate what it gets. Poor Tom's a cold. Go in with me. My duty cannot suffer to obey in all your daughter's hard commands, though their injunction be to bar my doors and let this tyrannous night take hold upon you. Yet I have ventured to come seek you out and bring you where both fire and food is ready. First, let me talk with this philosopher. What is the cause of thunder? Oh, could my lord take his offer, go in the house? Well, talk with the same learned Theban. What's your study? How to prevent the fiend and kill vermin. Let me ask you one word in private. Importune him once more to go, my lord. His wits begin to unsettle. Canst thou blame him? His daughters seek his death. Oh, that good Kent, he said it would be thus, poor banished man. Look who Gloucester is talking to. Thou sayest the king grows mad. I'll tell thee, friend, I am almost mad myself. I had a son now outlawed from my blood. He sought my life. But lately, very late, I loved him, friend. No father his son dearer, truth to tell. The grief hath crazed my wits. What a night's this! I do beseech your grace. Oh, cry mercy, sir noble philosopher, your company. Tom's a cold. In, fellow, there, and into the hovel, keep thee warm. Come, let's all in. Yes, finally. This way, my lord. With him, I'll keep with him, my philosopher. Good, my lord. Soothe him. Let him take the fellow. Take him. You on. Come, sirrah, come on. Go along with us. Come, good Athenian. No words. No words. Hush. Child Roland in the dark tower came. His word was still FIFO and fum. I smell the blood of a British man. Of course, he's probably playing up the crazy a little bit because his dad is right there. And his dad was just talking about him. Go back and look at what his dad was saying about him. And Edgar heard all of it. So that is scene 4.